Hey guys, KRX here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the Bakuryu Gattai Deluxe MaxOhja from Bakuryu Sentai Aba Ranger. Now before I start this review proper, I have a confession to make. And if you've been watching my channel and remember some of the reviews I did last year, then you'll probably know what it is. The thing is that I've had this toy for almost a year, and so you've probably got to wonder why I haven't reviewed it up to this point. And that's because soon after I got it, I started getting into the Kamen Rider Forza toy line, and I kept kind of pulling this off to the side and kind of forgetting about it, and so I just let it sit there, and every time I thought about doing it, I just kept forgetting, but I've decided to do this now, because I have some new things to review, but I want to get this out of the way first, so that I can finally review this and its combination with the other Bakuryu. So, I humbly apologize for not doing this review for so long, but here it is. So, this is the mecha for Abare Max, the power-up Aba Red, and consists of two main components, the Bakuryu Styracosaurus and the Dino Carry, which is the chariot in the back. So we can start off by detaching Styracosaurus from the Dino Carry by lifting up these two leashes. And then folding them up like so. So here's Styracosaurus, which is a dinosaur of the same kind as a Triceratops, being a kind of a three-horned dinosaur with a shield-like crest. Though this one is quite colorful, you have red, gold, a lot of silver details, a lot of these silver triangular spots, and then these horn-like frills coming off of the crest. And I've got one in red, one in blue, one in yellow for Aba Red, Abare Blue, and Abare Yellow. We got some green detailing on this horn here, and nice green eyes. The mouth opens and closes, like so. We got the body, which is red and black, with some yellow and gold. We got a lot of the Aba Ranger tribal details. On the side you have a nice metallic gold, nice chrome gold, with more of the tribal pattern. Moving down to the tail, which has more silver triangular spots. And the underbelly is primarily just black and not much detail to it. Then you have the second part, which is the Dino Carry. So it's this big chariot, which is primarily black and silver, with some gold and red. You've got a nice chrome red and chrome gold to it. This chrome gold detail here. And you got the wheels, which have some painted silver dinosaur footprints, representative of the Aba Ranger symbol, though this was a detail added to the toy and not present in the show. So we got these two decorations on the wheels and some wheels on the bottom. On the top you have some components that are essential to MaxOhja and its combination. You have the Spino Gold, which is this little part here, which is based on Spinosaurus, which is gold and silver. A lot of nice painted and silver details. And as you can see, it becomes a helmet, but not for MaxOhja. It's just plops on like that, and then you have the two Rampho Gold axes, which is based on the Ramphorhynchus dinosaur, a type of pterosaur. And these just go on like so. You kind of gotta fit the feet down under here before fitting the peg in, like so. And here you have this section, which is where BMX pilots the combination between the two, which is called the Gattai from. So once again, these two do hook up. The same leashes that I took off earlier. For the main gimmick of MaxOhja, or the Gattai, which is a motorized walking feature. So it's got two modes, drive mode and free mode. Free mode allows the wheels to spin freely, and drive mode is where it's motorized. You got the on and off switch here, which is got A for forward and B for backwards. So hooking the two up, just like so. Then reaching underneath and switching it on. Just gonna give it a little bit of room to move. Okay, I hit it. Okay, this time we'll do it, making it go forward. So also it has notches that make the legs move while it goes forward. And it can also go backwards. Just like so. So after that, we can combine the two to form MaxOhja. So taking off the leashes again, or the reins, and folding them back up. And just move this. So for Styracosaurus, you take off its head and take off its tail. Then you flip it around so it's like that. Fold in the back legs, and they'll snap into place. Then fold these two parts out to the side like this. Then attach the head to the chest. And attach the tail up here, like so. Then for the dino carry, take off the adornments. Take the Styracosaurus body, first flipping this part all the way to the back, then securing it in place like so. Take the wheels and move them up to become the arms. Like so. Then flip out the rest of the arms and rotate. Bringing them forward, we can give it the two axes as weapons by just pegging them into the holes in the hands. Then opening up the face like so. And so backing up, we have MaxOhja. So it's nice and tall. Zooming in on the face a little bit. We see that the face has also got some nice green eyes as well as a fully silver painted face. You've got this nice metallic green gem as well as this crest that has got trim that is in chrome gold. Like so. and the tail becomes a head and is fairly tall because of that. So articulation-wise, all the articulation has is in the arms, which go up and down, rotating 360 degrees, bends at the arm, moves in a little bit, and can move inward as well. So here you can still use the motorized gimmick, but it will actually work with the shoulders. So just switching it on, that makes the adornments on the shoulders spin, which is for its finisher attack, the max shoulder attack. And they can also spin the other way as well. Just like so. So just giving you another look at from front and from the back, which you'll notice has these hollow spaces, which are for its combination. And that's it for the functions of it on its own. So, for any of you watching this who have been a long time watcher of me, you would know this also as the Mezzodon Megazord from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. And it is the same mold. This is just the original Japanese version that has more paint details, but the exact same mold. And to be honest, there is a reason why I got this, and it is something that is kind of substantial. The thing is that the American version really, they took off a lot of paint details. From the details on the face, well, the Styracosaurus face, to all the chrome gold, and they took off the chrome gold in places like here, and they didn't put anything to replace it. They also took off the chrome gold here and replaced the chrome red with red plastic. Now, it was kind of in contrast to their others, because while the other Dino Thunder Megazords had some removed chrome, for a lot of the times they would replace chrome they removed with plastic or paint of an equal color, but not in shiny chrome. So it really stands out that for the American Mezzodon Megazord, they took out the chrome gold and didn't replace it with like a regular gold. And also, for anyone who's watched my Mezzodon Megazord review, you'd know that the pegs broke on it, so I had to use Velcro to keep that thing together. But with this one, I can have it with all the same functionality and don't have to have any kind of Velcro system to hold the heads in place. So that's nice. And also, I got this because, well, I am very fond of Max and kind of want the best version of his mech. So I bought this. Now, as for whether you buy this or the Mezzodon Megazord, that kind of depends on what you're willing to pay and whether or not you prefer all paint details or or don't mind some being left out. The two are, in essence, the exact same toy. It's just the paint details that differ between them, and a couple of bonuses being put into the Mezzodon Megazord that weren't on the MaxOhja. And MaxOhja is a toy from 2003, so you have to be careful when looking for it because it can get a bit pricey. Although I don't know how much the Mezzodon would go for either. So really, whether or not you buy this or the Mezzodon Megazord depends on, well, it really depends on how much you're willing to pay and whether or not you mind the paint details that are missing. Personally, if I had to have chosen and just gone one, I would get the Mezzodon, because I really do like all these different paint details, and it really does take points from the Mezzodon that they took out and didn't replace so many paint details from MaxOhja. So anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the combination between this and the other Bakuryu. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe to my channel for more videos. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.